What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Jeffree Star's new makeup collection. If y'all are new here, normally I'll do a my thoughts and opinions video when a big makeup collection is coming out. I don't consider this to be a big makeup collection because I feel like it's just a rebranding of the lip ammunition, which is now known as the Velvet Trap lip. However, there is some controversy within this, so I did want to talk about it within today's video. There is some controversy surrounding his imagery within his campaign, so I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about the new collection. Let's talk about the rebranding as well as let's talk about the controversy. So if y'all are interested in that, of course, go ahead and keep on watching. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, I was way ahead on that one. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, before we get into the makeup talk, I just wanted to touch on this topic really fast because I just found it very, very ironic. I'm not sure if you guys checked out my previous Jeffree video where he finally addressed all of the rumors and stuff like that going on with his ex, Andre Marhold. He had titled the video saying, "I'm never dating again, we need to talk." And I have the screenshot of that right here. And actually, ironically enough, I said within my video, I was like, y'all, this was clickbait. He posted like a 20-something minute video. And then within that video, there was only 1 minute of him talking about things, which, by the way, he didn't really talk about. So now let me scroll to my little notes right here. He actually ended up changing the title of the video to "I have some really bad news." So y'all, this is just a trip to me. As I told you guys before, I feel like Jeffree does always need to stir the pot and kind of, you know, get some type of drama traction to sell his new collection. And I did say within that video, okay, he's going to be coming out with a makeup collection soon. And then obviously now we know that he's introducing the Velvet Trap lipstick. So it is kind of ironic, obviously, because he has to, you know, title the video this clickbait video, and then bam, obviously his next video is going to get a lot of views. I said this time and time again, y'all already know, I feel like I'm repeating myself so much with that because I say it all the time. Whenever it comes to a Jeffree Star collection, he does have to have some type of drama, you know? I just don't get it because I'm just like, y'all, honestly, you guys know that I actually stopped purchasing Jeffree Star cosmetics. However, I've always said his products are actually really, really good. I've purchased 3 palettes from him, and I think that the quality was actually amazing. The concept was amazing. I love everything about the product, but him, that's a different story, obviously, because I just feel like he needs, you know, some personality adjustments, right? However, his products, they're really good. So I just don't understand why people need to create drama to sell a product, because I don't really think that's necessary. I feel like he's very innovative. He creates some very cool products, some very fun products, some things that are not being done by other brands. And I think that that's awesome, as well as the quality is there. So I don't think that he needs the drama. But I just wanted to touch on that because I was like, look, he had this dramatical title and everyone was obviously going to click on the video because they're like, oh, hold on, he's going to spill the tea about his ex and I want to know what it is. Turns out, no, it wasn't that at all. It was literally just a construction update as well as a dog update, and that was it. So I don't know why he did that. But anyways, just wanted to touch on that before we get into the makeup talk. So now talking about the Velvet Trap lipsticks. So this once upon a time was called the Lip Ammunition. So he decided to do a rebranding on this. And I think that he did this, in my personal opinion, because I feel like a lot more people are using regular lipsticks these days. However, I do have to be honest, I'm a liquid lipstick queen. I just feel like it's just so much more easy. And I said this before, I actually kind of stopped wearing lip liners because of liquid lipsticks. And I feel like it's just so much more easy to get a precise lip line with a liquid lipstick rather than obviously a tube lipstick. Don't get me wrong. Recently, I've been wearing this one a lot from Hank & Henry, the Lust lipstick. I really, really love that one. However, I still do prefer a liquid lipstick because I just feel like it's easier, you know, and I'm lazy. Sometimes I don't feel like doing a lip liner and then the lipstick, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I feel like he's doing the rebranding because of that. I do feel like a lot more people are actually wearing lipsticks these days, traditional lipsticks. So he wanted to rebrand this. So this right here is some of the imagery from his campaign. These are the lips right here. And I do have to say, is it just me? And y'all, if you guys can check back on my channel, check back on my Instagram, I used to always wear a bright, bold lip. Like I'm talking about bright blue, yellow, greens, literally all crazy lips. However, the older I get now, I'm a little bit more toned down. I still do wear dark lips as well as like a bright red lip or a bright orange. And then of course, nudes. I just feel like maybe because I do so much on my eyes whenever I do my makeup that I just have to wear a nude. And before in the past, like I'm looking at this blue one specifically, I would wear that. And then now I look at it like, whoa, I don't think I would ever really wear it unless I'm going to be doing obviously like a super dramatic look or like an FBF look. For those of you who have been on my channel for a while, y'all know what's up with FBF. When I do my makeup to match a bag of snacks, maybe I would do it with that. However, just for my regular looks, I don't think that I would do it. So you guys, this is the rebranding right here. They're still the same price. I think that that's actually cool. The the lipstick case is actually much nicer than before because in my personal opinion, I said this time and time again, I feel like the component of which his lipsticks were in before was kind of tacky. I was just kind of like not into it. I was like, ugh. I have to be honest. This is the weirdest thing coming for me. If you guys watch my makeup tutorial / reviews, I love pinks on the eyes. However, when it comes to pink things, I'm just not drawn to it. I don't like it. I said it before with Jeffree Star's highlighter components. I'm like, y'all, I'm just not a fan of these bright old pink things. I will be honest, I'm not really a big fan of this bright pink or baby pink component that he has his lipstick in. However, I do feel like it does look a little bit more classy than the lip ammunition. That to me was just real tacky, y'all. That's just my opinion. Okay, I'm just giving my little 2 cents, obviously to each their own. Another thing that I wanted to talk about right here, because a lot of people were saying, oh, this reminds them of the ColourPop lipsticks because he does have stars all over it. I think that the concept obviously is really nice, and I think that it is very good branding. However, I do feel like it does look similar to the ColourPop lipsticks. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a picture right here so you guys can see the comparison. This to me though, I just feel like is kind of expected to come from Jeffree, obviously, because his whole brand is around stars. So I don't necessarily think that he was copying ColourPop because if you think about it, his logo has been this way since before ColourPop came out with these lipsticks. I actually got this whole set sent to me within PR when I was on ColourPop's PR list, and I think that the lipsticks were absolutely great, by the way. I really, really like them. They're a good texture and they have a good hold time on them. However, I don't feel like Jeffree was actually, you know, stealing the concept from them because this is his logo. He's just putting his logo on top of it, and this logo was obviously already created before ColourPop came out with these ones. So just wanted to touch on that topic. Okay, y'all. Getting into the chisme portion of this, and this is where I just have to get your guys' thoughts and opinions because I feel like a lot of people are not being very vocal about this, and I did get some DMs from some people who sent me some tweets, and then I saw these tweets and I was just kind of like, wait, I'm not seeing very many people comment on this on the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Instagram, so I want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. So taking it way back in the past, and I hate to even like bring up the past like this because obviously this was a long time ago, but just in case you guys did not know, Jeffree Star called Jackie Aina a rat, right? And ever since then, this was obviously going into his racial slurs and things like that, and obviously people were saying that this was racist for him to say this. I just want to say, in my personal opinion, like where I grew up, when you call somebody a rat, that's like calling them a snitch. You know what I'm saying? It was never meant with any type of racial slur. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I grew up, and I've come to realize now that everyone, depending upon where they grew up and who they grew up with and who they were by, I feel like everything has a different meaning to it. You know, I never knew ever that calling somebody a rat was a racial slur. Still to this day, I'll be like, oh my God, you're such a rat. Like to my little brother, you know, if he like tells on me for something. And that to me means snitch. So I never really knew that it was a racial thing. However, I want to say that this has been brought to Jeffree Star's attention, obviously, numerous amounts of times when he called Jackie Aina this. And just given his past, okay, I don't know about this. I want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. People on Twitter specifically, not within the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Instagram page, I haven't seen one comment on that. I'll go ahead and talk about some comments there. People on Instagram specifically are saying this. So a person had tweeted out and said, Jeffree Star putting a black woman into a rat trap is a dog whistle to start drama, enough to get attention and controversy, but not enough to get canceled and have his sleds get hurt. It is not a stretch to say he knew exactly what he was doing. So these are just things that are really kind of like on Twitter. And I gotta be honest with y'all, this is kind of why I took a step away from Twitter. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna delete my Twitter because things just get really, really dark there. I went over to his Instagram account and I did not see any negative comments about people saying that they were enraged by this specific imagery right here because he does have a black girl in a rat trap. And this is another tweet right here. Am I the only one that feels weird about the black woman in a mouse/rat trap? Like, I get that it's called velvet trap, but still ... So this is somebody else right here that commented back to that specific tweet and said, the girl said yes, right? So why are we feeling weird? I am sure she knows his past and still agreed, ? And then the person responds, just because the model said yes doesn't mean it's okay. We are entitled to our feelings, and this feels weird and wrong to me. So this is the thing, obviously, to each their own, and you're fully entitled to feel how you feel. Honestly, I didn't even think much of it. To be really honest with you, I didn't think anything of it. I thought that that whole concept was actually really, really cool. The first thing that I noticed, and a lot of people on Instagram were complaining about this, was the Photoshop of the lipstick. So as you can see, the girl's reaching for the lipstick, and I'm gonna just zoom in here. On the lipstick that is sitting on top of the rat trap, it looks so poorly photoshopped on there, y'all. It looks like one of my thumbnails, aka trashy, because I'm just not good with that type of thing. I was literally looking at this and I was like, hold up, Jeffree Star's campaigns are normally flawless perfection. I zoomed on this and I was like, that looks tore up, you know? However, I did want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on this because I do feel like some things are obviously geographically based. You know what I'm saying? Like me growing up where I grew up, just in case you guys did not know where I grew up in San Pedro, California. Very, very diverse. And when we say rat, it's not meant in a racial way whatsoever. Even when we say hood rat, like when we call somebody a hood rat, it's like, a hoe from the hood. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily mean anything about race. So this is where I say I don't really have an opinion on this, only because I did grow up in a different way. Like I said, everyone to each their own with their opinion. What do you guys feel about it? Do you guys feel like this is icky? Shouldn't he not have done this? And then also going back to the girl's tweet who said the girl said yes. What do you guys feel about that as well too? Because at the end of the day, obviously she did it, right? So if she was feeling weird or some type of way about it, wouldn't she have said, no, I'm not going to do this? I don't know. I told you guys this before, and this is where I get a little bit confused sometimes, and this is why it's like tricky and people will call me wishy-washy, because I can see both sides of things. Like I could see why people would be offended by this, because obviously the public did let Jeffree know that they don't like that he called Jackie Aina a rat. So the fact that he's going to go and do this, obviously it's kind of like, you just shouldn't have done it. But then there's that side of me that's just kind of like, well, it's a cool concept, and obviously the name of the lipsticks are Velvet Trap. So then, therefore, it does make sense because that's a mouse trap. You get me? I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of in the middle of it. I can see both sides of it, but obviously you guys are fully entitled to your opinion, and I'm curious to know what you guys think about it. Also, another thing too, I just want to touch on this topic. I'm actually really curious to see how the mystery boxes are going to be, because there are some people online who are saying these are going to be all old products, because as you guys know, Morphe is still trying to sell his products. And I think that's because they obviously purchased a mass amount of them. They're still discounted and still selling on there, but I think it's because they're not selling. So I don't know. A lot of people are saying, you know what, I think they're going to be old products and he's just trying to get rid of them. Obviously, who's going to really know the truth about that? I'm just curious to know if all of the exclusive items are going to be in the boxes. I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was like Christmas time last year that he came out with these mystery boxes, and then within the box, there was supposed to be an exclusive item, and everyone was outraged that the exclusive item wasn't in there. So I was just like, oh snap. And then on top of that too, a lot of people were saying that he shouldn't have came out with the Peppermint Frost highlighting palette as just by itself. And he had said that, wow, you know what, everyone was going crazy over that Peppermint Frost palette, that he was going to recreate it, and everyone was like, no, that takes away the exclusivity of it. Obviously we don't like that. It's supposed to be limited edition to the box. So I'm curious to see about these new products within there. Obviously I will not be purchasing, as you guys know, but I'm just here to give my little thoughts and opinions on it. So you guys let me know what you think about everything, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.